This is the WJTS News. In tonight's news, Huntingburg is suspending recycling at the city's First Street location. The Jasper Rotary Club announces its final nominees for the Athena Awards. Kurt Guxell sits in with a look at sports, and on WJTS Informed, Jan Dugan, Purdue Extension educator, has advice on cooking for one. All this to come on 18 WJTS News. Good evening, I'm Bill Potter with the news on WJTS. The Huntingburg City Council moved to recommend Tuesday night to suspend recycling at the city's First Street location. This comes on the heels of the street department's recent move to a new location. A reevaluation of the old First Street location is the center of current discussions. The recycling availability was started at a time when the city had no nearby county options for the service. That has since changed with not only multiple county recycling locations, but one with a location at Phoenix Drive and County Road 400 for Huntingburg residents. The recycling service currently provides the city with very little revenue and would require additional equipment, time, and manpower to maintain. Over the last couple of years, the council has discussed the option for citywide trash pickup, which could possibly include recycling as an option, but that is still being investigated. For the time being, with the county recycling site available to residents, the council's recommendation is to suspend operations. Another service being examined is the city's limb yard. Originally, the limb yard was established due to debris caused by violent storms through the area. As the service continued, the use of the limb yard grew, and with the growth has come abuse of the service. Currently, the city spends about $50,000 a year in time and dumping fees. The council is seeking to install a fence and a timed gating system to control usage and a security camera system to catch abusers. It was suggested during the meeting that another option is to expand curbside limb pickup. The street department does offer limb pickup twice a month. The proposal would offer more frequent availability to those who request the service while shutting access to the limb yard to the public as a means of preventing abuse. Ultimately, the council moved to seek further cost analysis of the initial plan to install a fence, timed gate, and security system. The hope is to document how much of a need there is for the service, and based on the need, the city will act accordingly. The Rotary Club of Jasper is hosting its 8th annual Athena International Leadership Award presentation in DuBois County, and they have announced this year's 6 finalists. They are Jane Balsmeyer, Jenny Fowler, Judy Yoakum-Nino, Tracy Lori, Nancy Oddie, and Jill Wigand. The event will be held at the Huntingburg Event Center on Thursday, August 22nd in 2019, beginning at 6 p.m. with Sue Ellspermann, a Ferdinand native, former Lieutenant Governor of Indiana, former Indiana House Representative, and current president of Ivy Tech Community College as the keynote speaker. The Athena program inspires women to reach their full potential and strives to create balance in leadership worldwide. The Athena program identifies 8 distinct attributes which are reflective of women's contributions to leadership: authentic self, relationships, giving back, collaboration, courageous acts, learning, fierce advocacy, and celebration and joy. These personal traits, combined with the strongest aspects of traditional leadership, taking risk, assertiveness, and hard work, prepare women to be successful leaders in the 21st century. These local women are recognized for demonstrating these characteristics in their lives. The Rotary Club of Jasper decided that honoring a local woman leader would be a perfect fit with the Athena mission. German American, Kimberly Electronics, Masterbrand Cabinets, and Memorial Hospital and Healthcare Center are platinum sponsors of this event. Circle A Food Mart and SVB&T are gold sponsors. Sponsorships are still available by calling Dan Cullion at 812-631-2869, 631-2869. The Rotary Club of Jasper is coordinating the entire event. Southern Indiana residents now have access to a wide range of new mental health services. Crossroads Behavioral Health Services, formerly known as St. Joseph's Hospital, opened its doors for the first time today. The building, formerly known as St. Joseph's Hospital has undergone extensive reconstruction and will reopen its doors as a state-of-the-art 16 geriatric psychiatric inpatient hospital. The hospital has sat empty since 2007. Hospital admissions manager for Crossroads and a registered nurse, Shanna Wire, says St. Joe's is about to make a big comeback at Crossroads Behavioral Health Hospital, and they are ready to make a positive impact on the community once again by partnering with other healthcare professionals and the community in an effort to help local seniors. WJTS was at the opening today, and we'll have more details tomorrow on this newscast. A historic site in southern Indiana is now part of a new 1,200-mile expansion of the Lewis and Clark Historic Trail. National, state, and local leaders gathered Monday at the Falls of the Ohio Interpretive Center in Clarksville to officially recognize the trail's expansion. Senator Todd Young, who sponsored legislation about the designation, called it a magnificent day. The expanded recognition includes areas in Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia, and new portions of trail in Illinois and Missouri. The expedition across the western U.S. by explorers Meriwether Lewis and William Clark officially started in 1804, but Lewis and Clark met up a year earlier in Clarksville, Indiana, as they prepared for the journey. Now this note, the Jasper Street Department, along with their contractor CalCar, will be milling the following streets beginning on Thursday, May 16th, with paving to follow on Friday, May 17th. Main Street from 9th Street to 15th Street, Vine Street from 8th Street to 14th Street. Motorists are advised to avoid these areas as there will be traffic delays. Old Jasper Day is this Sunday, featuring many events fit for the whole family. Old Jasper Day kicks off with the Strawberry Festival presented by the Jasper Lions Club, train rides, horse-drawn wagon rides, the Patoka 2000 Duck Race, and much more. If you want a complete schedule of these events, please visit our website, WJTS.tv. St. Mindred Boy Scout Troop 102 will hold a pork chop fundraiser this Saturday, May 18th at 2 locations. The dinners will be available at the Old Time Liquors parking lot in Santa Claus and the Micah Center parking lot near Dale Presbyterian Church in Dale. Serving will be from 9 in the morning until the items are sold out. Dinners will include a grilled pork chop, baked beans, creek fries, and dessert for $9. All proceeds will benefit members of St. Mindred's Catholic Church Troop 102 to create opportunities to gain memorable experiences and become instilled with values, principles, and skills that will help them develop into future leaders. And persistent rainfall this spring has put Indiana farmers well behind schedule in planting their crops. U.S. Department of Agriculture statistics show just 6% of this year's expected corn crop was planted as of May 12th, which is far below the 5-year average of 57%. Indiana's prime planting period to maximize corn production in most of the state was from April 20th, that is, to May 10th. Brad Burbrink, an owner of an ag farm in southeast Vigo County, has said that he has not planted the first seed, and there is much more planted between here and Evansville, not much more. Burbrink, who farms 6,000 acres, continued by saying they are optimistic about the 6 to 10 day forecast is for some drier weather coming in, and if we can miss some showers or get less measurable rainfall, then maybe they can get into the fields and get planting. The planting season began slowly last year before roughly 60% of the state's corn crops were planted in early May during a 2-week period. The longer it takes to put seed in the ground increases the possibility for higher drying costs at the end of the season at harvest. Federal data also indicates that 2% of soybeans have been planted in Indiana so far this year over the same period, which is substantially less than the 26% 5-year average. But Indiana's farmers can plant soybeans until early June, which really isn't that far away. Now stay tuned, weather, sports, and inform with Jan Dugan, Purdue Extension educator, has advice for cooking for one. All still to come on 18 WJTS News.